Have you ever thought about the power that lies within you? I mean, a real, life-altering power. It's not something you have to buy or something you have to earn. It's a gift you were born with, flowing through your very veins at this exact moment. Every single year, on June 14th, the world comes together to honor this incredible gift. We call it World Blood Donor Day. It's a day dedicated to celebrating the quiet heroes who walk among us. The everyday people who take a moment out of their lives to give a part of themselves, quite literally, to a complete stranger. It's a global thank you, a worldwide hug for an act of pure, selfless generosity. This day is more than just a date on the calendar. It is a powerful reminder of our shared humanity, a symbol of the profound connection we all have to one another. Think about it. In a world that can sometimes feel so divided, the simple act of donating blood cuts through all the noise. It doesn't care about where you're from, what you believe, or who you love. It only cares about life. Every great movement has a story, a beginning that sets everything in motion. The story of World Blood Donor Day begins with a brilliant mind, a man whose curiosity changed the world forever. His name was Karl Landsteiner. He was an Austrian scientist born on June 14, 1868. For centuries, doctors knew that blood was essential for life, but they didn't understand why some blood transfusions worked and others had fatal consequences. It was a terrifying mystery. People were trying to save lives, but sometimes the very act of trying was what ended them. It was a puzzle that needed a key, and Karl Landsteiner was the one who found it. In the year 1901, Dr. Landsteiner made a groundbreaking discovery. He realized that not all blood is the same. He identified the main blood groups, A, B, and O, and discovered that mixing blood from different groups could cause a dangerous reaction. It was like finally finding the right keys for a set of very important locks. This discovery unlocked the secret to safe blood transfusions. Suddenly, what was once a risky gamble became a reliable, life-saving medical procedure. His work laid the foundation for modern blood science and has saved, without any exaggeration, countless millions of lives since. Blood is truly the river of life. It's a remarkable living tissue that carries oxygen and nutrients to every single part of our bodies. It fights infections, carries away waste, and helps heal us when we are injured. It's the silent, tireless worker that keeps the whole magnificent system of you going. And the most amazing part? We have the ability to share it. Donating blood is one of the most direct and powerful ways one human being can help another. It costs nothing but a little bit of your time, yet the value of this gift is absolutely priceless. For the person receiving it, your donation is not just a bag of blood, it is a second chance. Think about the journey your donation takes. 1 pint of blood, which is what most people give, can be separated into several components: red blood cells, plasma, and platelets. This means that a single donation can help save or improve the lives of up to 3 different people. Your one act of giving branches out, touching multiple lives in profound ways. The need for blood is constant and universal. It's not just for big, dramatic emergencies that we see on the news. It's for the everyday, quiet battles being fought in hospitals all over the world. It's for cancer patients whose treatments can damage their bone marrow, making it difficult for them to produce their own blood cells. It's for people with chronic illnesses like sickle cell disease or thalassemia, who require regular transfusions just to stay healthy. When disaster strikes, a natural catastrophe, a terrible accident, or a public health emergency, the world's attention turns to the immediate, visible needs: shelter, food, and water. But behind the scenes, there is another, equally urgent need. It is the silent demand for blood. In these moments of chaos and crisis, a ready and available blood supply is the difference between life and death for countless individuals. Emergency responders, surgeons, and medical teams can perform miracles, but they cannot do their work without this fundamental resource. Blood is the unseen lifeline that supports every other life-saving effort in an emergency. I want you to imagine a major earthquake. Buildings have crumbled and people are trapped and injured. The local hospitals are overwhelmed. Surgeons are working around the clock to treat severe injuries, from internal bleeding to complex fractures. Every single one of these procedures requires blood, and often a lot of it. A single victim of a car crash can require as many as 100 pints of blood. Now, multiply that by the number of people injured in a large-scale disaster. You can quickly see how a community's blood supply can be depleted in a matter of hours. This is why having a pre-existing, robust base of regular donors is so critical. The stories that emerge from these crises are a testament to the power of human kindness. During tragic events, we often see an incredible outpouring of support. People line up for hours, waiting patiently for their turn to donate blood. This response is beautiful and deeply moving, but it also highlights a challenge. The ideal situation is not to wait for a disaster to donate. A stable and consistent supply, built up over time by regular donors, is what truly prepares a community to face the unexpected. So, what does it really mean to have safe blood? Well, it means that when you or someone you love needs a transfusion, you can be absolutely certain that the blood you're receiving is free from any harm. It means it's been carefully tested for infections like HIV, hepatitis B and C, and syphilis. It also means the blood has been correctly typed and stored, making sure it's effective and won't cause a negative reaction. Achieving this standard of safety is, honestly, one of the most important goals in global public health, and it all starts with the donor. The journey to a safe blood supply begins with the selfless act of a volunteer. The safest blood in the world comes from voluntary, unpaid donors. But why is that? Well, it's because their motivation is pure. They're not giving blood for money or any other reward. They're doing it simply because they want to help. After the donation, the journey to safety continues in the laboratory. Every single unit of donated blood undergoes a series of rigorous tests. Highly trained technicians use sophisticated technology to screen each donation for any signs of infection. They also confirm the blood type and check for other important markers. This whole process is meticulous and really non-negotiable. There are absolutely no shortcuts when it comes to safety. This commitment to quality and safety is a cornerstone of modern healthcare systems worldwide. However, access to safe blood isn't equal everywhere. In many low and middle-income countries, ensuring a 100% safe and adequate blood supply remains a significant challenge. That's why World Blood Donor Day is, honestly, so vital on a global scale. It provides a platform for advocacy, helping to raise funds and awareness to improve blood donation infrastructure all over the world. World Blood Donor Day is a true celebration, and, it looks different in every corner of the globe. Yet it is united by one powerful theme: gratitude. Each year, the World Health Organization announces a specific theme and a host country to lead the global festivities. These themes focus on different aspects of blood donation, from thanking donors with slogans like, "Thank you for saving my life," to encouraging new donors with calls to action like, "Give blood and make the world a healthier place." Around the world, the day is marked with a vibrant array of events and campaigns. In some cities, you might see famous landmarks lit up in red to honor blood donors. In others, there are community festivals, concerts, and parades that bring people together to celebrate. Hospitals and blood centers host special donor drives, often with treats and ceremonies to make the donors feel appreciated and honored. The stories that are shared on this day are the heart and soul of the celebration. We hear from recipients, people whose lives were saved because a stranger decided to donate. A mother shares a picture of her healthy child, alive today because of a blood transfusion during a difficult birth. A grandfather talks about being able to see his grandchildren grow up, thanks to the blood he received during heart surgery. These personal testimonials are incredibly powerful. They transform the abstract idea of donating blood into a real, tangible story of survival, hope, and gratitude. They are the why behind every donation. This global celebration is also a vital opportunity for advocacy. It's a day when health organizations, governments, and community leaders can come together to talk about what needs to be done to strengthen national blood programs. The future of a safe and sustainable blood supply rests in the hands of the next generation. That is why engaging young people is one of the most important goals of World Blood Donor Day. We need to inspire a new wave of blood donors who will make giving a lifelong habit. Young people are often idealistic, energetic, and eager to make a difference in the world. They are looking for meaningful ways to contribute, and blood donation is a perfect fit. It is a concrete, powerful action that has an immediate and life-saving impact. The challenge and the opportunity lie in making them aware of this power. Many young people have misconceptions or fears about donating blood. They might worry that it will hurt, that they are too busy, or that they don't have enough blood to spare. Educational campaigns in schools, colleges, and on social media are crucial for demystifying the process. By providing clear, simple information, we can show them that donating blood is safe, easy, and relatively painless. That takes less than an hour. We can explain that their bodies quickly replenish the donated blood and that the feeling of knowing you saved a life far outweighs any minor discomfort. Peer influence is incredibly powerful. When young people see their friends, classmates, or favorite influencers donating blood, it normalizes the behavior and makes it seem more accessible and even cool. Campus blood drives, youth ambassador programs, and social media challenges can create a culture of giving among young people. These initiatives turn donation into a shared social experience, something you do with your friends to support your community. They foster a sense of collective responsibility and show that even small individual actions can create a huge ripple effect when people come together for a common cause. By nurturing this spirit of altruism in youth, we are not just securing the blood supply for the next few years, we are building a foundation for a lifetime of civic engagement. A young person who donates blood for the first time is more likely to become a regular donor. They are also more likely to volunteer for other causes and to be an active, caring member of their community. As we look to the future, the world of blood donation is on the cusp of exciting changes, driven by technology, innovation, and a growing sense of global interconnectedness. We are constantly learning and evolving, finding new ways to make the process of giving blood safer, easier, and more efficient. Technology is playing a huge role in this transformation. Think about mobile apps that can help you find the nearest donation center, book an appointment in seconds, and even track your donation to see when it is used to help a patient. These tools are making it more convenient than ever to be a donor. In the laboratory, advancements in screening technology are making our blood supply even safer. Scientists are also researching ways to extend the shelf life of blood components, which would be a game changer. Policy and collaboration are just as important as technology. Governments and health organizations are working together more closely. This includes developing better plans for managing blood supplies during pandemics or large-scale disasters. It also involves creating international agreements to help share blood resources across borders. We are recognizing that we are all in this together. Global solidarity is the key to building a resilient and responsive system. Ultimately, the future of blood donation depends on people. It depends on continuing to grow the global family of voluntary donors. It depends on fostering a culture where giving blood is seen as a normal and essential civic duty, like voting or recycling. The goal is to reach a point where 100% of the world's blood supply comes from unpaid volunteers. This is the gold standard for safety and sustainability. As global awareness grows, and as more people are inspired by the message of World Blood Donor Day, we move closer and closer to that goal. The future of giving is bright, and it is powered by human kindness. We've talked about the history, the science, and the incredible global movement that is World Blood Donor Day. We've talked about the quiet heroes who give a part of themselves to save the lives of people they will never meet. Now it comes down to you. It comes down to this moment, right here, right now. You have heard the stories. You understand the need. You know that flowing within you is the most precious gift you could ever give someone. The gift of more time, more memories, more life. The only question left is, what will you do with it? I want you to close your eyes for just a second. I really do. Picture a mother holding her newborn baby for the first time. Picture a family laughing together at a holiday dinner. Picture a graduate throwing their cap in the air, full of hope for the future. So many of these ordinary, beautiful moments are made possible because a stranger somewhere took an hour out of their day to donate blood. You have the power to be the reason for someone else's miracle. You have the power to be the anonymous angel who gives a family another day together. That is an extraordinary thing. If you are able and eligible, I encourage you with all my heart to become a blood donor. If you've never done it before, take that first step. Find your local blood center. Make the appointment. Go with a friend if you're nervous. I promise you, the feeling you will have when you walk out of that center knowing what you've just done is a feeling like no other. It is a quiet, powerful joy. And if you are already a donor, thank you. Thank you for your incredible generosity. Please continue to give regularly and encourage others to join you. Be a champion for this cause. The need for blood never stops. Every 2 seconds, someone in the United States needs blood. That means that even in the time it has taken you to read this, many people have found themselves in a moment of desperate need. You can be the answer. You can be the hope they are waiting for. Don't wait for a tragedy to be inspired. Don't wait for a special occasion. Let today be the day that you decide to act. Let today be the day you decide to share the life that is in you. Become a blood donor. Be the miracle. It's the most amazing thing you can do.